Alright, hopefully that is all okay. I showed a little bit more of my desktop than I really wanted to. Kind of struggled with whatever the heck happened to the sizing there. Alright, as per usual, please give me one moment while I pull up the chat. While I'm pulling up chat and I try to get things fully set up and running on my end, there is one thing I want to say. I'm sorry if you hear my throat kind of like whistle a little bit. I don't know what that's about, other than if you follow me on Twitter, you know that I originally wanted to stream yesterday, but I was starting to get pretty sick. I was coughing terribly. I was not feeling the best, and I thought, you know what, I just need to give this a day and see where it goes. Spoiler alert, today I am even worse. I am, like, every breath I take has to be a massive deep breath. I am in the worst of it on the whole health side of things, but I said to myself, you know what, I said I had to put it off a day, I'm only putting it off a day. It has been too long since my last stream anyways, and nothing other than, you know, getting sick and feeling like I'm dying was what was stopping me, so... yeah, Richard, it does suck to hear, but it sucks even more to live through, but... I'm not letting it slow me down, which might come back and bite me in the ass later when I decide that, you know, I'm still trying to do my daily workouts and I'm still trying to get all of the stuff I need to do. When my body crashes and I feel like trash, I'll know that I pushed too far. Until then, fuck it, I'm going. Anyways, Richard, how are things going? Hopefully things are going well for you and yours. Hopefully things are going good on your end.
I'll show you
in
the
the
way,
meantime,
dude.
oh, I'm sorry. I feel actively nauseous, so I apologize if you catch a little bit of that with me just like suddenly getting a wave of it. Anyways, I'm gonna jump right into the story without further ado and get things going.
So this is Shikroku. The sea here's a different color.
Shikroku. I know all of these places are supposed to be like puns on other places and... Oh my god. Puns on like actual places. I think I wanna look this up. I wanna guess what this is. Okay, so it is one of the major islands of Japan. I wanted to take a guess at I think it's pronounced Shikoku. It's one of the islands of Japan, and I assume that is what they're playing off of, but I wanted to double check that I was going to say the right thing because I had 3 different names running through my head, and if I picked randomly, there's a good chance I was going to get pretty offensive. And frankly, a terrible pronunciation was already bad enough.
Yeah, it's real nice. I once brought my pupils here to train.
I'm not gonna lie,
Hasn't
that
really
backdrop,
changed much.
just general artwork is freaking beautiful.
This ninja is intrigued. Please
With
share
the
your
with the
noble
clearly
exploits.
Asian
Ninja
themed, I
Solo.
assume, temple in the background. It's like a castle temple thing. Although it's clearly modernized. We've got, if you look really closely, there's even a satellite on it. But it looks to have that sort of Asian temple theme. And the whirlpools, the water focus, the very Japanese castle-like design in the background. This is giving me strong Johto Pokemon vibes, and I really like this piece.
Enough with the ninja roleplay, Persilica. Anyway, all I see is ocean. Hard to believe the shogunate has a base in the boonies.
I just learned apparently, John Cena made an OnlyFans account using the name of a character he's playing in an upcoming movie as a marketing stunt. I don't... Okay, look. There are ways to use OnlyFans that are not what OnlyFans has become known for. Legitimately, the idea of OnlyFans as a concept, when you write it down on paper, I'm like, yo, I kind of get that. I like that. There are some people I kind of wish would do that thing and let me follow them and see what kind of creative content they make. You don't do that on OnlyFans. No, you go to, oh god, what is the one? Nikki G has one, that you pay for, and, basically you just get to download the music or whatever early. I can't think of what the website's called right now offhand. I said Nikki G specifically so that maybe Richard would help me out. Patreon, thank you. Yes, Patreon. Nikki would not, should not, I will say, do an OnlyFans and offer the same content, because that is not what OnlyFans is anymore. Again, you say what OnlyFans wants to say that they are back when they were starting out, and it's like, yeah, I can get behind that. And then you say what OnlyFans is synonymous with, and then you say John Cena has an OnlyFans, and I'm not even saying he shouldn't. I'm just saying I would have rather have not known that. Oh, yes, but yes, Patreon, thank you. Research purposes, right? Ian, Richard, how does this happen? It's Monday, I'm drunk, my mate works at a bar, and he's got himself tonight and drinks. Yo, first of all, Dem, let me just say, if you are ever in an opportunity where somebody else is paying for your drinks, fuck off with my stream, man. Go get you some. Someone else is paying that tab, man. That's on you, dude. I totally get it. And yes, I hope you're doing well. Hope things are going well for you. But yeah, man, if you want to go hit up the bar, man, on somebody else's bill, that is when the drinks are the best. The way I describe it is there are the drinks you order for you. Those are oftentimes like, when you're actually going out to just enjoy the evening. It's a hell of a time. There are the drinks that you do socially. You know, you go out, you buy a beer, whatever, and you just start hammering them back left, right, and center. And then there are the drinks that are free. And those always, no matter what, taste the best. It's just a fact. My old favorite YouTuber made an OnlyFans. She is lewd on there. Not interested though, because it's God, I don't understand ASMR. Okay, look. I understand it in so much as I have to correlate it to something else I don't understand, but at least the other thing I don't understand at the root concept I understand. So, what I mean by that is, when I hear ASMR, my brain goes to, what is going on? And then I remember, fetishes are real. People have fetishes. Odds are, no matter who you are, you have one or two that are down an avenue that are at least somewhat gated, if that's the word to use, right? And I have to think, there are people that like some really, really weird shit. And feet isn't even the opening border. So when I think, man, there are some weird fucking people that are weirdly into feet. I just have to correlate that to the concept of fetishes and say, maybe there's something to that approach and mentality that is why ASMR is even a thing. But I don't get it, and it is so alien to me. God, people making noises with just, I don't know, yes? People just making noises into a microphone. God, that's practically what I do. And me having to be, weirdly uncomfortable with it. The world is crazy. There are some crazy people and some crazy shit out there. I see your stream and I always pop in to say hi. I'll be back drinking my whatever in a minute. Anyways, I better get going. I'll watch the stream tomorrow, so have a good one. Thank you very much, Dem. Have a blessed one. See you when you get back. We will, I'm sure, struggle. At least I will struggle my way through this. As I have already acknowledged that I am not feeling well, and now I have referenced foot fetishes in this stream, so obviously we're going to be off to a good one.
It may be rural, but that is amazing! Ninja amazing. In fact, the giant whirlpools of Naruto torture!
Naruto torture. Okay, hold on. So, if you don't know Naruto, the namesake character from the hit show Boruto, Boruto's father, as it were, his name is in reference to those like round circular, I think they're fish cakes of some variety, and the pattern. Are we actually calling this whirlpools of Narutorture because of those like fish cakes?
They're caused by a giant democtopus on the seabed.
Yes, we are. Got it.
Drowned here.
You've got
Be cautious.
demon octopuses doing things. Obviously, that's where they're going.
Octopus? Don't scare me like that. I'm not gonna fall in randomly.
I feel so terrible.
Hey, look over there. Is that one of those whirlpools? Let's go check it out.
Yippee! This ninja has her camera at the ready. I shall commemorate my visit with a photo.
I'm gonna let this scene play out and mute my microphone for a minute, guys. Please bear with me.
Uh-oh. Could that whirlpool be the cause of Yeyasu's death?
I'm gonna get sucked in!
I won't allow it. Target acquired. Narutorture whirlpools. Deploying torpedoes. Fire!
Alright, I hope we're back online with the microphone. I'm sorry, I just had to, like, go and acknowledge the fact that I'm dying.
What's this? Hey, this is part of that democtopus. Spacin, you destroyed a Hinomoto landmark.
You straight up just killed, like...
What?
like
I'm,
No, he's right! Like, what the
Sorry.
fuck's wrong with you?
I was just trying to save you from drowning, Yeyasu.
There's a limit to how much you can
What?
baby this man.
You dang tourists! You destroyed the Narutorture whirlpools!
You know, this is one of the...
Guards!
One of the first ones that I am, like, absolutely on the side of the people that are fighting against us here.
Don't worry, these are just Shogunate stooges. Let's cut them down, then look for clues about the base.
The...
Unforeseen battle.
wait,
all
hold
because
on.
of me. Will I really be able to prevent Yeyasu's fatal future now?
Well, you know, eventually you gotta start acknowledging that sometimes your act of trying to prevent something is gonna cause it in the first place. Anyways, Dem Octopus. I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. Look, I'm just saying they call it a Dem Octopus. We have Dem in the chat, and here you are talking about hentai. Look, Dem, whatever's going on tonight at the bar, man, you get you some. We'll deal with the cultural ramifications later. And then there was something about further on, but I see that Richard has just deleted it, so I will not read that out loud because clearly he didn't want me to. Hey Rigid, welcome to the stream. How are things going? As I said earlier, bear with me. I'm kind of fighting some illness right now, but it is what it is. I said I'd be here today, and god damn it, I'm here. Sup, Ian? For some weird reason, my phone touchscreen was acting up when I tried to click chat to type something. It's working now, though. I ran into that... Oh, my God. I ran into that same issue yesterday. I don't know what the heck was wrong with my phone. I completely had to reset it. Where I could type, I could send, but my phone was making me communicate with people in hard mode. And what I mean by that is I couldn't backspace. So it was absolutely like, you better damn well be committed to whatever you're saying. Luckily, outside of some spelling errors, I don't tend to say much that I don't fully stand by. Outside of maybe when I'll like remove comments because I will say something, but it's something that I want to say to someone directly and I have no way of usually direct messaging, or that the direct message is not the correct channel. But it's also not something that I want to be like out there and open because maybe it exposes other people or other things like that. 9 times out of 10, I don't so much mind what the hell I do. I shove my foot in my mouth so much I'm kicking my own ass. All I had to do was close the app and open it back up. I might need to upgrade fairly soon. You and me both, Rigid. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this before. I've been looking at some options for a new phone. When my dog was super sick, in my panic, I dropped my phone on some granite countertop, and it landed specifically on the very corner and hitting one of my phone's cameras. So I have been without one of my camera options for quite a while now. The one I'm looking at right now, I think, is called the Red Magic 9. That one looks pretty solid and is relatively affordable, and I'm kind of not hating that. All right, everyone is resistant to water. God help me when I run into a fight and the enemies are resistant to physical attacks.
Come quietly.
My magic is
Your
horribly
fate is
lacking.
sealed.
All right, what do we have going on over here? It's better to do it that way. All right, so we got some things wrapping around. But much as it is kind of implied, this is largely built like a little bit of a whirlpool.
With a flourish.
I feel like C4 is not going to be great on this level just because the amount of straightaways is only in certain areas. Otherwise, you've got to take the corner relatively harshly. Buffy's usually pretty good to throw into the field.
It's go time.
I'm not sure if everybody saw. I think Rigid did. Maybe it was Rigid or Richard. I think only one of you guys at least gave me enough information to say that you saw it. Did you guys see what kind words I was shocked to see that Google had for my channel? Considering how much they want to constantly berate me over nonsensical stuff, I was surprised. Almost felt like Google might pretend to care. Oh, no, that's unrestrained. I'm looking for... Oh, basic form. There it is. I'm also surprised by how competent the enemies are becoming. They kind of feel like they've gotten a lot tankier. Might have to spend some time in between sessions to just grind more levels and stats, because that's pretty much what you do in this game. Make yourself stupidly overpowerful and laugh at the enemies as they crumble before you. Speaking of upgrades, I'm thinking of haircut when I get my next paycheck. It's getting so hard to manage that parts of my hair are getting all matted. I saw that. It was scarily accurate to what your channel is. I know! I was considering how small of a channel I have and how little I openly write about. I can only imagine that what it had to do was scan like a feed of what is said on my video and rough interpretation of the auto translation. Because Lord knows it ain't actually filtering through the raw visual information. But that felt weird and was oddly flattering. And I was very much in the realm of not sure how and where to take it from there. Other than, you know, as I included with there, you know, fist bump to the robot. You know, it understands enough about me that I feel comfortable at least letting it continue to exist. We'll see where it goes from here.
Reloaded.
Yeah, I actually recently got a full, I'm not even sure if I'd say haircut. It was more akin to, yeah, that'll work. It was more akin to like getting a like personal spa day of sort. I went and I got a Okay, there we go. I went out and I got like a professional to actually like fully groom and shape my beard. I know people will find that weird, but you know what? As a guy who is proud of his facial hair, it's one of those things that you treat yourself to. I got a facial done. Look, I went and I did an actual spa day, and I will not be ashamed of this. I treated myself because I'm worth it.
I'm on fire! Deadlock!
But yeah, that was one of my big expenses because you go out and you get like a haircut. It's whatever on the price. The price is the price. You get a haircut, you get a massage, you get a facial. That stuff starts adding up massively, and so it's kind of like its own personal short holiday to do that stuff. I don't go on vacations. I go and get massages.
I'll do my best.
It's because apparently, as much as I could probably financially afford going out and doing things, I don't actually have the ability to go do things. Because that requires an asset I don't have enough of, and that would be time. Actually, let me just throw Keegan all the way up there and see if we can't speed this up a little bit. Oh no! Alright, let's get Bamboo Skewer. Good enough. By the way, if you ever get the opportunity to go get any of that stuff done, don't let any depiction of what is or isn't normal or standard stop you. Get yourself that special treatment because my God, is it? Ooh, wait. Is it comfy? It just is a genuine self-treatment. Highly recommend.
Gotcha.
Taking a spear and going full on destructiveness with it.
It seems it's my turn.
Alright, even though it did no damage, I kind of like that move. There we go. Attack
Do
too.
make a good
The
meal out
button to press to skip. I was trying to figure it out. Alright, so now I actually think from here I can do this a lot better. Because now she can still move. Yeah, okay, there we go. She does not have any of her big points to make use of. So I guess I'll just do the bamboo blow again. Oh, I can't get all of them. Oh, wait, what? I can. There we go. Alright, now I think the better shot here, not by much, is to have Buffy monster toss onto her, throw her out here, have her move and finish this guy off.
To the death.
When I do get my hair cut, I usually get it all buzzed off. Maybe I'll go the extra mile and get a fade. There's actually a local place near me called Chad's Barbershop that does very good haircuts. Okay, you've done some videos where you're on camera before, and I actually don't think I've seen you with that short of a haircut. When you do that, I don't know, maybe post a picture somewhere. Let me know. Let me know. I'm curious what you look like with that short of a haircut.
Here I go.
I am almost always running with the not quite shaved, but just right on that borderline of the shaved head. And that's because I'm mostly bald, but when I wear my hat, I like having just that little bit of fuzz. It helps grip the hat and keep the hat on. So I don't tend to have hair up there because I don't have hair to grow. But I do like getting a proper professional shaping of that facial hair and just letting myself look in the mirror and be like, yep, I'm still good looking.
Huh? That building there? But it was already abandoned the last time I came here.
Wait, he's right. I sense a lot of souls over there.
Those could be the hostages. I don't know what the Shogunate's up to, but let's check out that building.
I have another friend. We often refer to him as Moose. You'll probably have heard me bring him up before. Anyways, he is another one of those guys that I've known him for... God, I've probably known him for more than a decade now. I still don't think I've ever seen him with
So,
short
you
hair.
mean
It is just
as
an
you wish,
alien
then?
thought to me.
But what's with the ninja talk? Who do I need to be protected from?
It's also kind of hilarious that, you know, you think moose, you think like a large land animal. I think one of the largest land animals. And he is one of the smaller guys that I know.
This area's rocky. What if he's not meant to drown, but fall to his death?
You are not just gonna blow up the mountainside, right? Like that is a beautiful
So
cliffside.
amazing, a super shogun. La, 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 la.
No, he is just getting in his own head. That's what's going on here. None of this was gonna happen.
Hey, Suisen! How are you spacing out? You're falling behind.
Target acquired. Craggy boulders. Deploying full power. Fire!
Suisun's going straight for the attack. He's definitely got the most pent-up rage at Yeyasu.
Hey, Susan. Sorry I didn't realize how much you want to blow him up. Want me to lend a hand?
That is exactly the way that the character reaction there should go.
No, you misunderstand. I was just destroying all the rocky areas that could threaten Yeyasu's life. All potential boulder threats have been eliminated. Yeyasu's safe now.
It has been ages since my hair has been short. I tend to grow it out for years before I hit the reset button. Yeah, like I said, it's just one of those things that every time I've seen you, it's always been that that longer hair. So the idea of that, it's just one of those things I can't picture it. It's alien to me.
Have you thought about the possibility that you're gonna kill him?
No, that can't be. He isn't weak enough to die from one of my attacks.
Or is he? Well, there you go. One of your attacks could trigger a chain reaction. It's always
up, Susan?
possible. Again, trying to prevent the death might be the very
That
issue
vision I
to
just
begin
had,
with.
It can't be. The cause of Yeyasu's death really is me?
I love the idea is, I'm not strong enough, but the planet could be. Or, you know, whatever. Point is, causing big
Found a
explosions.
secret entrance. This should get us inside the base.
Nice going, C4. You really are a phantom thief.
Of course the Shogunate's hidden base would have secret entrances. Wait, the souls are moving.
They must have realized we were coming. If we're going in, we need to hurry.
Guys, can we hit pause for a sec? What's going on here?
It usually takes a while for me to get a haircut, like every 3 months or so. God, I don't think I could go a full month without getting a haircut. But again, I am a self-grooming pompous prick. So, I'm sitting here just like, man, I'm like, I go 2 weeks and I'm feeling like I need to go get a haircut.
Why is Higan pinning Suisen?
That's partially because I don't like, you know, keeping up on it with my own
It's
razor,
alright.
so
I asked her to.
I do it until I'm just done doing it, and then I let it go for like a week, and then I go get it done professionally again. And it is a cycle in which drains my finances
Lay it down, you two.
unnecessarily
Remember,
so if I just
we're close to the
did it
base.
myself.
I apologize. I did ask to be restrained, but this is merely a preventative measure.
But unironically, like some
you do
people
you.
just look better with longer hair
But
too.
Why are you so determined to
A
save
fact
Yeyasu?
I will never be able to check on
Oh,
myself
shit.
ever again. Because
I
my
don't know.
god, if I grew my hair out,
I
can
may
you
not
imagine
fully
the
understand,
skullet that it would
I
be?
just can't
Just
abandon it.
absolutely nothing up front
When
or
he
on top,
smiles,
and just
it
all
makes
dragging
me
behind.
happy, too. Perhaps this is that valued empathy Bushido speaks of.
Don't spout that crud so casually! Fine. Your connection's not my business.
But we said we'd help you, so I'll do what I can to stop him from dying.
It's time to break in. It's been a while. I'm actually kind of excited.
That's right, she was a phantom thief. She's not just exploding gun lady. She technically has a history as a thief. Although exploding gun lady is still fun.
Eliminating now.
And we see the trade-off here.
There's another Suisun?
Alright, so it pretty much already kind of like kicked the theory out in the oh my god.
A test of strength.
Kicked my theory about him just accidentally doing that. Because it's quite possible it's just this alternate him that he is mistaking for
Do as
himself.
your Shogun says!
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Alright, throw a little bit. Oh, wait, hold up. Alright, not quite lined up. Right, so that's actually way off from what it looks like.
Here it comes!
However, he can't attack anything anyway, so I might as well throw her into a position where she can. There we go. And the same thing with these characters. If they can't make it far enough yet anyways, might as well put them to work elsewhere. There we go. Really get up there. But you're also like way in there, probably good to defend. And I think that's enough people out. I sent you a very old pic of me. Alright, yeah, let me take a look. I do see it came in here. 9 years ago. Little bit. Yeah, that is pretty blurry, but you know, unironically, from what I can tell of the detail, honestly, doesn't look too bad. It is a pretty blurry picture, though.
Ready to fight.
I mean, you know, years and years go by, but it's not a bad looking picture of you. I say that like I haven't aged like sour milk. Oh, you know what I could do with Fuji here? Hold on, hold on. This is the better option. No! No, it's farther than I thought! Damn it. Alright, well luckily I can backtrack all of that and just walk forward as per normal. I thought I was gonna be big brain. Skip most of the level. I apologize if you hear that. That is one of the pumps for our pet snakes there. Alright, lift. Throw. Lift. Throw.
Here it comes!
And now she can move even while holding her. And that can at least get farther in. Oh. Oh, but now she can't defend. Whoops!
It's no use. I can't.
There's also an
help
old
myself.
video of me on YouTube with short hair. That I might have to go look for. Take a look for it myself
help
and
myself.
see what I come up with. I think you can still search people's videos on their channel.
I can't.
I know YouTube
help
has
myself.
been changing and updating things quite regularly recently. There was even, I don't know if it was
I'm
like
coming for you
a
now.
check update they did or what, but for whatever reason, I was on desktop the other day. Oh man, I am sorry. I feel so sick. I was on desktop the other day and I loaded up YouTube and I noticed things looked really, really weird. Things were out of place, reorganized, moved around, and I wonder if maybe just for a brief moment, YouTube had done an update and I just got caught in the idea of them, you know, playtesting some stuff in the background. It looked very different as far as the overall layout, but it also looked like things are kind of exactly where my brain wanted to pretend that they were. So it was kind of like things are different, things are weird, but in a way that is functional. And I didn't hate it.
Ready to fight.
The one where I sing the Chowder theme song has my hair short. Alright, yeah, I'll take, in the Junk Jams playlist. I'll take a look for that after I finish the stream. That'll be interesting. And at least that way I'll have a better idea and you don't need to send me a picture. People exist in this chat and I'm just like, yo, but DMs though. I'm sure that's a position not many of us are used to being in. Alright, there we go.
Ready to fight.
Considering there are so many spaces that increase your water resistance, it is weird that a lot of these attacks are water attacks. It seems like they'd want to have water buffs, right? Yeah. Oh, water resistant minus 50. Okay, suddenly that makes more sense. They are water buffs. I'm just an idiot. When did I get Whirlwind Kick? That must be a new one. I don't remember it. And it's not just a general martial arts skill, because it did say something about being the cat race skill specifically. Cat class? Yes. Okay, that was a heck of a shot, but those powerful legs. That opening kick is one thing. That showcased certain assets. But man, those roundhouses, those thighs.
I'll take your cash and your life.
Let's lift and throw.
Let it rip!
And lift.
Loading.
Fuji. And throw.
Fire!
And I'm just gonna leave Buffy here so that she can be thrown next time. Oh wait, no. Better ideas. All of the ideas. Use that brain power. She can take some beatings, so it's not the end of the world to get her just right up deep in there. I should pick my words better.
Going.
This part of the story gets really good. I would say that would probably be something that starts last stream. Like, last stream was surprisingly just good, genuine, fun character runnings with Yeyasu. And it feels like we're kind of getting into a meaty bite of characters actually having their time to shine, as it were. So I would suspect that's going to maintain, but I would say it probably more so started last stream. Alright, so of these two, I think I want Prilica to go up there because she's a better healer if I need one. And I don't think I will, but, you know, when you need one, you'd rather have it than not have it.
It's no use. It's no use.
It's no use! Oh god, Sonic flashbacks!
Bad.
Ready to fight.
By the way, did anybody else catch the update? I think Richard did, for sure, because it might have been him that told me about it. But the update to, is it Generations? That's coming out where they're going to have Shadow involved as well. I don't know to what extent they're going to do that, but I played Sonic Generations and never actually played it to completion. I can't remember why. It's not that it wasn't enjoyable. It was a fun game, but for whatever reason, I just never actually finished it. So with these updates coming out, I'm kind of thinking... Okay, let's throw her up here. I'm kind of thinking I really want to check it out. Obviously, anything with Shadow is going to be enjoyable.
Damage threshold surpassed.
I can't help myself.
You ain't seen nothing yet, and I'm not spoiling shit.
You're not getting away.
Well, thank you very much for not throwing around any spoilers. But now that really gives me something to absolutely look forward to. God, I remember in Disgaea 3, one of my favorite classes I had was the heavy armored knights, and I gave them a spear, and they were just like what felt like the ultimate phalanx machine. They could just walk forward. I had 2 of them. They would walk forward, and they were their own wall. Nothing got past it, and the field, the game, the fight rather, was always, no matter how over-leveled things were to me, because I pumped so much into their physical attributes. If it was a physical attack, it was just like nothing got past them. It was hilarious, but one of my favorite moves for them was to use the impaler drops, because after they attacked, they ended their activation one space behind the enemy. So it gave a great opportunity for me to use them for level grinding, in so much as they would really hurt something, but not always kill it. Flip over, continue serving their role as an absolute wall. Actually, this is going to be the end of the fight anyway, so I don't know what I'm getting so worried about any formation here, but... Anyway, so they would get to continue working their role as a wall, while also allowing the weaker units behind them to scope in, or to snipe in, and get some of the that experience that was just sitting there now, ready to be taken.
Victory is assured!
Gentlemen, forever.
There's a Knuckles TV show based on the second Sonic movie coming out. Yo, hold up! I haven't heard anything about this. Okay, hold on. Let me take a second here. I unironically actually super enjoyed the Sonic movies. Oh my god, I am terribly sorry, guys. I don't mean to be dying on you. Anyways, they're one of the few movies where I genuinely think the sequel was more enjoyable than the first movie, and that rarely ever happens. And my only reason for thinking that, I think, is because I went to see them with my nieces and nephew. 2 of the 3 are huge Sonic fans, so that was already, going in with highlights to be had. But then actually seeing references to the kind of stuff I grew up with, but all of it being delivered in a new child-friendly approach that they had. So I went in with a certain want, and the first one met that expectation, and then the second one was just more of that, and I'm not worried about like heavy story writing because it's a Sonic game or it's a Sonic movie. I was more so just worried about like hitting certain story beats and keeping characters relatively conceptually to themselves, and they delivered that with Sonic, with Knuckles. They made some great fun character interaction moments. Even the human actors played into the concept of the story so well. Jim Carrey as Robotnik is a legendary performance that I didn't even know I wanted until it happened. And so I am wildly excited for the third one, for very obvious reasons. Also kind of skeptical and worried because there are things about the story that play out that, if not handled well, will kind of put a sour taste in my mouth with everything. But unironically, hearing that there's going to be a Knuckles show, Knuckles was so fucking good in the second movie. I have got to check that out.
A fake Suisen. I knew something was off. The weirdest part was how similar their fighting styles are.
Just who was that? They were so alike, it's scary. Suisen, you know anything about this?
No, I have no clue either. All I know is that I'm a weapon created by the Shogunate.
The best version of Knuckles in the whole franchise, unironically, Idris Elba is the perfect voice for him. I would really have to take a step back and look over all of the iterations of Knuckles. As much as I didn't like the Sonic Boom generation of Sonic as a whole, there were some things that came up that were relatively good within it. The game was not one of them, and that was my primary exposure to the concept. But I've seen some character scenes with some of the characters that, out of context, really makes it seem like the Sonic Boom cartoon did fairly well with a lot of the characters and was relatively funny. So I'd say that one's pretty high up there. There are some older Knuckles that I could point to as being pretty good. But yeah, unironically, that movie's depiction is magnificent, and you are right, Idris Elba as Knuckles is a fantastic casting that I would not have thought of. Same thing with Jim Carrey. Like, I know Jim Carrey's fun, but Jim Carrey as Robotnik, like, I just say that and it's like, I like Jim Carrey, but is that really the right choice? And my God, is it the right choice?
Alone time, you mean? And going off what we know by now, I think that was probably a mass-produced version of Suisun.
Also, as I'm talking about Jim Carrey as Robotnik, his number two, his partner, I can't think of the guy's name, the character in the movie, his henchman guy, such a fucking good character, such a great addition to the formula. I love him. I think some of the scenes in which him and Robotnik just kind of get to vibe off of each other are so fucking enjoyable. But anyways, going back again to what I was wanting to say before I got derailed in my own thought, I very much enjoy seeing some of the interview clips and the talking about of Jim Carrey getting back into. It almost feels like Jim Carrey is going through an era of rediscovery again, and when he is having these moments and they're wholesome and they're enjoyable. I saw an interview of him talking about the reaction his reaction to him seeing young kids reacting to his depiction of Dr. Eggman on the screen. It was like so wholesome and enjoyable just seeing him find himself in that again. I know I'm like talking out of my ass or something, but like those moments that really humanize people are just enjoyable. Like, I want to go see the movie and I want to go see him play Robotnik, sure, but also him having a moment of a real smile again almost choked me up, you know? Agent Stone, yes, that character is fucking beautiful. Well written, well portrayed, well acted, and the guy that plays him, I don't know the actor's name, just has good screen energy. Apparently Live and Learn is confirmed to be in the third movie too, which it damn well fucking better be. I kind of hope we get a slight remix, you know, a little bit more, just a little extra flavor and pizzazz, because it is going to be a movie adaptation that you're shoving it into. But man, that would be a good one. It's weird for me to fanboy off of Sonic because I was never the biggest Sonic fan. Like, I liked the Sonic stuff that I liked, but so much of it I really didn't. So like, I'm one of those Sonic fans that are just like, I like it when I like it. So it's really feels like it's putting me in a weird spot to be fanboying over Sonic stuff, but like, goddamn if those movies aren't actually enjoyable.
You're Suisun, of course. You're not with us because of your orders. You're here of your own free will, right?
My own free will?
Like, even the Sonic X anime,
Like that
I'm like 50-50 on it. It's more like there are arcs and story beats in it that I
Maybe the
really
souls
enjoy.
aren't housed in
But
characters.
as a whole, it's like, I'd go back and watch certain scenes. I don't think I'd watch the whole series start to finish.
Let's not worry about it. Doesn't matter what Suisun really is. He and Fuji are still my personal shields.
Who are you calling a shield?
The best defense is a good offense, Yeyasu. Deal with it.
I'm promoting you to my right-hand man.
I never asked for that.
Enough fighting, you two!
Let them be. They're just horsing around.
You don't need to defend when you put them in the ground before they can swing at you.
Fighting shows the clothes they wear.
That's not the saying I'm familiar with, but it almost kind of works.
Close. The saying is actually, fighting shows how close they are.
No. Hold on. There is an old adage about like when two people. It's like when two guys fight. When two guys fight, but it's not the kind of fight where someone's trying to kill the other guy. It's those kind of moments like can end in some of the most like strongly bonded bro moments. And it's almost like you kind of get a feel for someone in that moment, right? There's a bunch of TV shows that even dance around that idea in a more deeper level, I guess. I'm more like on the superficial scale, but when you look at it in like the way shonen anime will use that concept, like absolutely fighting someone will show you the clothes they wear. It shows you more about them, more of their personality, their tastes, who they are.
Thank you.
It shows you the clothes they wear,
Whatever
and
I
it
may
shows
be,
you the person
I will still
underneath.
remain by your sides.
So like I could kind of see that. It works. It's not a correct saying, but it works. Also not applicable to that moment specifically.
Well, we made it in, but seeing this place, the Shogunate really went above and beyond their worst.
The best episode of Sonic X is the one where Sonic looks after the girl in the wheelchair. I'm pretty sure I remember that one. One of the best scenes, and I'm not going to say it's the best episode, but when you just look at a singular clip of it, when the soldier remembers what happened with Maria, and the look on his face as it goes back to present time and he's an old man. Do you know the scene I'm talking about? That one in particular hits pretty strong.
Why are there people floating in liquid? Are these those waterbeds I've heard about?
No. Those are devices designed by the demonic weapon magistrate. You're most likely using
I actually
them to
think
store
I
the
have,
hostages.
through one means or another, all of Sonic X? I'd have to double check on that. Oh, again, something else I have been toying with the idea of, especially on those kind of days where I would want to do a stream, but I just can't because, you know, I'm dying, getting sick. I wanted to run it past you guys. I have been thinking about setting up my own Discord server. I know we're a small group and I'm not expecting it's going to be like, oh man, we're going to have a bunch of people come. No. But I want to have a small Discord server of various places we can chat and talk about stuff. But more specifically, I kind of want to do like a movie thing, like actually like a watch along channel. Some of the people I talk with. Oh my god, I am sorry, guys. I know I'm saying that so much this stream, but I am over here trying to like kill myself or something. Anyways, but yeah, like a movie night thing or watching some old TV shows, because obviously we all have relatively similar interests or likes in some of these shows, and I've got some pretty good ones. Anyways, I'm trying to gauge if there would be any interest in anything like that. Obviously, it would be like the video plays, but I'm gonna leave mics on, man. You guys want to talk during it, or discuss the video in question, or even just shoot the shit outside of it all day long.
Store them? Not cool. My subjects aren't cooking ingredients.
Wait, ingredients? No, it can't be. But I guess that would explain the souls inside Suisen and his double.
Yo, hold on. Let me go back in the story here. Hold on. Am I misreading this? Are they using these are they using these people like their souls as a power source? In some way, shape, or form, kind of getting them beefed up? Or are they using them to beef up like these mass-produced Suisens? Because that's pretty fucking dark. Like, that is surprisingly dark for like where Disgaea usually goes. It's usually got such a more direct, upfront, upbeat, comical delivery of it. But that's kind of extra evil. That sounds dope as hell. Yeah, a lot of people I chat with do something similar on their own personal Discords. Now, mind you, these people have much larger channels and followings than I have. She went through a name change, and I'm trying to remember the new name. Shoko Fox. Rigid, I know that you have been in her streams a couple of times. Anyways, on her Discord, she has a movie night. Now, it's a dedicated block, and it's the same every time. And she puts out a schedule. So, God, I wish I could do that, but my lifestyle does not necessarily allow for that. But, like, she does a movie night, and that kind of, like, started the idea going. But then, I think Dodge does something like that. Dodge Dusk, he has stopped in the chat as well from time to time. About to eat dinner, tacos for the record, so I'll be quiet for a bit. God, I haven't had tacos in a while, and now that you say that, it's like, God, something about that. You just say tacos, and my mind is just like, yo, but the sour cream, the veggie, the perfect little wrapped bite. God damn it, I want tacos now. Fuck it. I am sick, and Richard's just like, yo, but Ian, food.
You figured it out too, huh?
Anyways, man, enjoy dinner.
I realized as soon as I got a look at this place. I get what the Shogunate's up to now. They're really doing their worst.
What do you mean?
I don't know if you've ever done this, Richard, or if you're even like able to hear me anymore because you went off to eat tacos. One of my favorite things to do when I'm like, you know, when I'm making tacos myself is I like a soft shell taco. I'm not a hard shell kind of guy. However, it's not however because it's still not hard shell, but I will take a taco shell and I will warm it up in the pan. And then I will take that taco shell out, put it in another pan that is not warming up, but has been warmed up just to keep it warm, right? And then I put another taco shell in there. I warm that side up, I flip it over, I cover it with cheese, and then I put that first taco shell on it. Sort of making a quesadilla, but more focusing on just trying to get that cheese as absolute gooey as possible. And then I make my taco inside of that essentially quesadilla. God damn, is it so good. It's a lot of cheese, and it's probably really, really bad for you. But damn if it's not tasty.
Don't you get it? You're already too late.
It's Cannon-like, the demonic weapon magistrate. What did you do to my subjects? Where are they?
Yeah, Rigid, this is kind of hitting a heavy story beat. I should probably let it play out properly as well.
Where, he says. You've already met them. Don't you recall the boy you just fought? He's one of your precious subjects.
Huh?
See, infernal refers to demons. Their souls are repurposed to make treasures, hence the name. What you fought was a combination of many souls. A living, all-purpose infernal treasure, Shirofune.
No fucking way! They kind of hinted at it and more or less laid it out. But that is exactly where I was going with it, and that is dark as shit! Again, Disgaea does not normally get that kind of just meta dark.
You turn my people into weapons of war? Quit messing with me already!
I'm actually surprised. Like, they basically laid it out, and it's still just like, I didn't want to believe it.
Experimental model GS00 was built to house the soul of your younger brother.
No fucking way!
Huh?
You used my brother's soul?
I suppose that makes sense. It explains my attachment to Yeyasu after all.
I genuinely thought it was just filling the role of the big brother, little brother dynamic in the party layout. My brain didn't even, like, I forgot in the last stream that Yeyasu even had a little brother, and then they reintroduced him, and it's like, I know as soon as they showed him in the last stream that we had covered the fact that he had a brother before. That it didn't even, like, enter my brain as a possibility, and it should have! It's kind of obvious.
Hey, Pipsqueak, head out of the clouds. You can worry about it after we cut the enemy down.
God, this is just...
Don't worry.
Dark turn on top of dark turn.
I'll turn your little friends into infernal treasures, just like you.
Sweet mother of God. Okay. Alright, so they get resistant buffs, we get resistant weaknesses, but honestly, this is a pretty terrible board for that, because it seems like, yeah, it's not very long-lived.
Let's make some money!
Actually.
Behold my coat of armchairs!
It's me!
Calculations complete. Go!
Alright, so of the group, Ringer wouldn't be a bad one to bring in too. So let's get 2 more people out there.
Leave it to me.
Can you make the movement? Yes, you can.
Let's dance.
You? Yeah, okay, so I can get people far enough.
Huh?
I'm gonna do my worst!
Only downside here is I can't use Theodore for this strategy because explosions.
Ready? Snort.
Alright, so she would... Yeah, she can't make the movement, so... I think Higan's got pretty good movement. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
The final blow!
Miko is also very slow. Damn it. Alright, so I'm gonna be 1 short. That sucks. Well, I think Joey might be able to make it. And is also too slow. Damn it. And then everybody else is too weak. Alright, well, Planar was a thought. And is still too damn slow. Alright, you know what? It is what it is.
Let it rip!
Point is, let's throw my aces up front and just start wrecking house.
See ya! Going!
Alright, defend. Defend. Buffy's taking a little bit more of a beating than I thought. That's not good.
Go away. Time for an experiment. Go away. Time for... Go away. Move.
Oh shoot, we got a bunch of these zombie girls too. I think they have a trait where even once they die once, they come back, which is kind of super annoying, but also like actually legitimately pretty good too. Alright, let's see if I can get some more people up front here. Oh wait, shit, that's it? Uh-oh. Alright, well, I can make this work. Okay, but do I have anything that... There we go. Take him out in one shot. Now, she has an X-shot skill. I think I can make that work over here. Oh, I've got to get much closer, though. That's 2. Can I hit all 3? Yes, I can. Okay, hitting 3 there. But that also means putting him here leaves him relatively safe. I think I want to deal with the mages first. The other ones are just going to come back. No, actually, here. There we go. That's a good swing. No, okay, that. Wait. They can actually. I forgot about that. Yeah, good enough.
There!
Alright, I don't want him to get any further up into that than that, so I'm going to call it there. That's a good turn, good layout.
Here's a present.
Nice!
Why don't you do your
Show me
best?
what you got here. Don't die on me!
Actually doing a fair bit of damage here.
Time for an experiment.
This would be
No way.
probably just going
Favorite
off of the
Steve?
layout and how crowded it is. This would actually be a pretty good level to do the auto run with, I think,
Come here!
for the experience gaining. Just kind of let it burn through some levels. Next time I do a reincarnation. So I'm kind of glad to have unlocked this one because this is going to be a great one to run in the in-between of episodes.
Sammy!
Alright, off of that, I think I'm in a pretty good spot to wrap this up. My thought, at least. Right, you're dealt with. You're not going to be too much of a problem. Name not found. I like that name. Or lack of name. Do we have a multi-hit? Ooh, hold on. I don't know that skill. I want to see that one.
A tragic.
Damn it!
I'll do it! Kaboom!
Yo, hold up. That's actually kind of dope, though. That was way cooler than it had any right to be.
They got me.
All right. Continue putting in the work over here. Sure. Can I manage to snipe one of these guys out over here? Oh, I can get both of them. If I have a skill that does a front and back, I might be able to. I mean, it works! I'm gonna do it.
See?
I can stop off at the medical center afterwards.
My soul!
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Destroy.
Look, I didn't have to. At this point, it's because I wanted to.
Not bad at all. But enough's enough. Playtime's over.
You know what would be a wild twist? We know that Fuji's father, we assume, died. But again, the rules of video games, anime, and the rules of fiction, you don't have a body, you can't call it real. If it turns out that his father is in some way tied to this, that would be a wild
I'm
twist.
putting an end to this with the ultimate living infernal treasure. It's based on a fortress-class design. I call it Kudofune.
Isn't that one that we heard referenced
You
before?
made an infernal treasure out of a fortress-class weapon?
Yeah, that was where we heard the name before.
This is Kudofune?
That face.
It looks just like Suisen. What the hell?
Or if in any way that little girl that follows Fuji around, if she's partnered up with this in any way, that would be another good twist.
Of
But
course it does.
she strikes me more as a
GS00
general purpose
is a
chaos,
Kudofune
and I like her
proof.
for that as a character. I
We
don't
used
know how I'd really
GS00's
feel about her
data,
being
which
partnered with
contains
them
the
in any
demonic
way.
axe, and focused on combat ability to create this ultimate, emotionless weapon.
So, this is the monster the people of Udo were talking about.
This weapon carries out every order, no matter how inhumane it is. Like this one, for instance.
No matter how inhuman it is, you mean like the very creation of these weapons to begin with?
No! It's aiming for the people in the tanks!
God, this is getting
Those
extra
are my
fucked.
subjects! Don't you dare hurt them!
Yeyasu's gonna take the hit. Yeyasu's gonna be the champion. Fucking Yeyasu's going to be him.
What the hell, Shogun stupid? Since when do you shield people?
God fucking damn, he's so good. When the fuck did this happen?
I'm dead. But I'm dying for my people. And that's super awesome, so...
I
okay.
put the title of this stream, as I usually do, based off what I learned in the past stream or what's going on in my life. I didn't say that thinking we were getting this. Fucking Yeyasu is that guy. Hell yeah.
I'm sorry, Iki. Looks like this is it for me.
I'm sorry if I'm getting too loud and I'm like peeking my microphone. I'm actually super hyped for this. No fucking way. Do not give me the Piccolo moment.
Suisen?
Suisen? What are you doing?
Yeyasu. I'm really sorry. I've been so much trouble.
Where the fuck does this guy get off actually giving me a good goddamn story? What the fuck? With that said, I do have to go back here and heal up.
Need a prayer?
When the fuck did
Blessings
they
be
say,
upon
hey,
you.
we're gonna actually, like, put in, like, emotion to
Where
our
to,
story?
dude?
When did that happen again?
Suisen! Suisen! Why? Why did you protect me? Are you really my little brother? Are you really Iki?
Yeyasu.
Fuji, just live. You don't have to worry about anything.
Mom, you can't die! Mom!
Can't make me feel things in Disgaea.
You're too soft. Your mother died because of the war. This all happened because I was weak. Because I lost to Opener.
Was that his dad?
Love, friendship, compassion. Demons don't need
And
emotions.
Is that
Throw
why
them away, son,
he is
and
so, like,
join me.
adverse to the concepts of those things now?
Dad, I'm alive right now because Mom saved me.
God fucking damn it, don't make me feel things, game!
Anything wrong?
I did not come here to emotion, I came here to laugh!
I'm gonna be a warrior. I'll be the kind of man who'd give his own life for someone else, just like Mom.
And then you witness
You idiot.
2 people willing to do it. God fucking damn.
Now's not the time for some stupid memory.
Jesus Christ, on a bicycle covered in mayonnaise in Vietnam, this is dark. Just as dark as I remember. You weren't wrong. They brought some heavy... Again, is it the best writing ever? No. Is it the best character portrayals ever? No. But this guy has never really overly been, like, massively about that. I played Disgaea games to laugh. I played Disgaea games to get a twist on things. I played Disgaea games for some good music, too. That's fucking facts. But this is a level of good, enjoyable character portrayal in their like the actual overarching story, not just the interactions with characters, that kind of you have to go back in Disgaea to start getting some of that, because some of the recent ones have been relatively lacking on that front. You weren't kidding. This is actually like really good top tier Disgaea isms in the moment here, and I'm absolutely enjoying it.
Suisun's barely alive. He needs immediate care. But how are we supposed to treat him?
Moral dilemma. Are we gonna get that? Are we gonna get the moral dilemma of using the souls in the tank? This is straight up some Full Metal Alchemist shit. Do you use the Philosopher's Stone?
Hey, Piriko. Move. I'll help him.
You know how to heal people too, Fuji? Wow!
Yeah. If this front is really an infernal treasure, I should.
And now we're getting an added layer, which means the thought I have isn't even relevant anymore.
Please, I'm begging you. Please save him.
Sure, it's no problem. I'll heal him, but it's gonna cost you.
Fuji! How could you? Your friend's life is in danger! That's such a horrible thing to say.
Cool it, Missy.
No,
He doesn't
no,
really
wait.
mean it. Just step back and let Fuji do his thing.
There's gotta be, when you're gonna save someone like this, there's gonna be a trade-off. There's gonna be a cost. Where is this
You
going?
lot seem rather nonchalant, given that your enemies still stand before you. Do you think I'll give you time to heal him?
Do you think you can stop him?
She's right. We don't have time. We have to deal with them first if we want to save him.
Oh, alright. It's the same map, but now inverted. What is... I'm sorry. What is that level of extra detail going on here? Hold on. Was that there before and I just overlooked it? I didn't think to turn the geo panels off because I'm just so used to them being on because it's like kind of needed to see the proper layout of the map. But there's a level of detail there that I didn't think was originally there. My bad. Recovery 20%, no color change. Alright, so the recovery's not that bad because for the most part I'm actually doing pretty good at kind of ending them relatively quickly. But it could be bad. Speaking of, I really need to deal with the characters that can do some healing because healing is a threat. Okay, that's actually pretty good though.
Come quietly. Your fate is peeled.
Oh, damage 20%. I think that's going to be irrelevant whether or not they actually fight anything. That's just going to be, I take 20% of my health as damage, isn't it? Alright, let's get these guys up there. And see if I can't control the field. Taking 20% of my health is going to suck. But it could be worse if I just also let them lock me in here. Because I'm willing to bet that would be a really good strategy for them to try to take a win out of this. No, she doesn't have the speed.
Onward.
I don't... Okay, she does. Okay, that's good. If they could find a way to lock you in there, that would be a great way for them to just start draining health over time. Because they would also heal at the same time you're losing.
Let. Launching attack.
Alright.
Take your cash
Luckily,
and
I
your
am
life.
so just massively over-leveled, though, so it's not the biggest issue to deal with. But this map layout could be kind of a pain. I remember the first time I played a Disgaea game, I was not aware of how the game is kind of centered around you being able to get so overpowered. And so when I came across an enemy that was just like, you know, holy cow, I actually have to grind for this now. The grinding didn't last long, and I thought that was the benefit to begin with. And it's just like, no, actually, it's that you should have been just like goofing off the whole time, and you'd be so stupidly strong. But it made some of the levels that had really good level layouts, like this one, actually kind of develop a little bit of a challenge.
Critical damage sustained.
And that's because I was just speedlining through the entire story element, not doing any of the side content as I unlocked. Alright, dealt with that. Again, the question wasn't, are you going to stop me? It's, can you even stop me?
By the way, why do you know how to heal Suisen, Fuji?
My father invented infernal treasures. I know the basics too. So fixing Suisen will be easy, even if he is a living infernal.
Oh, it's because you dare to help someone.
Like this.
Shut up and leave me alone.
Wait.
Are you okay?
Yeah, is this the trade-off? Is there more to this than I thought I thought before?
Idiot. As long as money's involved, I can handle this. If you feel so bad for me, then pay up.
What are you saying? I'm genuinely concerned for you.
You and your damn stubborn pride. He
Fill
never
me
said,
in.
hey. I guess you can't say it. So I'll explain for him. I know Fuji's a bitter guy, but he's not really allergic to empathy. He's been cursed with Empathy Killer.
Cursed?
Yep. Whenever he feels things like love, friendship, compassion, justice, undemonic emotions. it
No
eats away at
fucking
him.
way. And what we
Like a
just saw, was it his dad that did that?
If he feels even a little bit of these emotions, the curse activates. Unless he lives without empathy, he'll die.
So literally him partnering with people and making friends is killing him. God damn, that's kind of a fun twist. Not fun, fun as in an enjoyable twist in the story.
And I caused you so much suffering.
Enough sorries already.
You take a fun
It's
gag
really
bit
none of
and
your
give it an
business,
actual
you
like
brat.
story weight to it.
Oh, I understand. You don't really mean to be rude. It's just the curse talking, right?
No, we can also be a prick.
Of course I meant it, you snotty brat.
Meek! How could you?
Nice going, Missy. If he acts his worst while healing Suisen, he should be able to counter the curse. My pupil is putting his life on the line. I don't care if it's Shidofune, Kudofune, or whoever. I'm not giving them an inch.
God damn,
I'll
that
keep
pose
cannon line
though.
busy with my gun. You'll have plenty of time, Fuji. We're counting on you to help Suisen.
I don't have to fight this level without Fuji, right? All of the time I spent beefing Fuji up. I don't have to do it without him, right? You're not gonna make me do that.
Okay, all done.
What?
Fuji is slowly dying by being nice. Ian,
Is my brother?
what a fun twist! Way to make me sound absolutely sociopathic. Being nice to people is literally killing him. I like this. Write that one down.
Oh! Suisun regained consciousness!
Iki,
Hey, Yeyasu. Stop hanging back and get over here now.
what do you want?
Call the guy by his name, got it? And give him a hug, too. That's your brother, man. It's obvious how
God
precious
damn
he
it.
is.
And I am a
Look at his
sucker
face.
for like the whole brother
We're his
dynamic,
older
you know,
brother,
being the
accept
older
it.
brother.
Fuji.
Otherwise, you'll end up like me. Unable to say anything, and filled with regrets.
Fuji! Hang in there!
Hold on, I gotta go to the medical center. I gotta pay an
Thanks,
exorbitant fee because Fuji
You're
had to have
totally right.
emotions.
My little brother took the hit to save me. I know exactly what I need to say.
Slap him in the head and tell him
I mean,
not to fucking do it again.
Iki,
That's the older brother
you were right
thing.
there this
Don't
whole
you
time.
fucking dare take my
I
moment
never
from me.
realized. I'm so
God,
sorry.
it's terrible. But
No, I was remade into a weapon. Of course you'd have difficulty seeing me as your brother.
that was some nifty from Hasbin Hotel vibes with that statement. God damn it, I still need to watch Hasbin Hotel. I have not had the time to get to watch anything. The show is entirely out. The season is done. People have watched it, made like fucking YouTube video commentaries on the whole thing, and I'm sitting here just like I saw the pilot episode.
No, as your brother, I can't forgive myself. I mean, you just saved my life. Thanks a bunch.
That's one of those things that I think as an older brother, in a hypothetical scenario with something like this, I don't even think there are words that you could say. Like, it almost feels like, you know, just thinking on it as a hypothetical, saying thank you almost devalues it, if that makes any sense. It draws attention to it in a way that just wouldn't feel like natural in the way I'd see it. I watched through season 1 of Hasbin Hotel twice, and I have a job. I have a job. I have a YouTube channel. I have chickens I care for. I have to walk my dog every day. I mean, I could continue going down. I have 2 nieces and a nephew. I'm a busy man. Also, my job is not just full-time, it is over full-time, so that is also a thing.
You don't have to worry anymore. I don't care how you look.
Oh my god, and I have like my fucking Saturday D&D thing that I have to do. Sometimes I have to run campaigns. Look, just simply playing the game is relatively simple enough because then I'm just doing a general leisure activity, but when I have to run that shit, that is like hours of planning beforehand too. That is something that I think a lot of people don't realize how much work you have to actually put into running a D&D campaign. At least one that's halfway decent and successful that people want to see through to the end.
I'll always be your brother. So, you're saying I'll always be me?
God, at least we get like some really good brother dynamic vibes from that drop too. But yeah, I have a couple of friends who have finally started doing their own D&D session, and one of the things that I laugh to myself about thinking about quite consistently while we're playing is all of the heat I've gotten while running my campaigns. Anytime I have to take an extended break to think things out or plan things out, anytime I throw something together and put like some real good thought into puzzle solving and dialogue dynamics, and I've gotten some heat at the table for sometimes things being lackluster, sometimes things feeling a little rushed. I have 2 players right now that are trying to run their own campaign, and one of them, we had 1 session after a 4-month hiatus. Now, I'm not going to say too much about the hiatus thing because I have had some wildly stupid long ones Primarily because I like the longest one that I'm referencing here is primarily because things got so derailed with like a pandemic. But anyways, when those happen and they come to me and they're just like, yeah, I get it. Like those are those kind of moments that you can't just tell someone. They have to experience it.
It's just like my father says. Conviction is what makes you you.
D&D is nothing without a good dungeon master. Almost 95% of the way true, because even without a good dungeon master, it could still be beer with friends. But that's a terrible take from me. No, legitimately a good campaign and a good person to deliver the campaign is massively helpful.
It was magnificent how you laid down your life, Suisun. You're a true warrior. You can't merely be a weapon.
Despite this steel body of mine, I still have conviction.
Despite this steel body of mine, I still have a heart. A heart made full metal! God, that would have been a dumb quote, but would have been hilarious.
No way. They're still
Oh,
Give us a break.
I was absolutely thinking that they were
Well,
going to
we're
have some
surrounded.
sort of using
You and I
those
can't
souls in the
handle that
machine
little
and have it be a
pony
Full
thing.
Metal Alchemist
What are we
reference.
gonna do?
Suisun?
Please get behind me, everyone.
You can't go round two. What are you doing?
There's power welling from inside me. The soul of the demonic act seems to be lending me its strength.
Oh, what happened to me?
One of the 7 founding weapons has awakened. The axe has accepted Suisun.
All right,
Motherfucker
little
just went
boy.
Super Saiyan,
I
didn't
can
he?
see
He
your
was just like, yo, I'm gonna tap into
The
this power and it
probability
will
of you
become
losing
the
to us
me that is here.
100%. I won't let you hurt the people I care about. I'll protect my family and my friends. That's my conviction.
God damn it. I don't have a camera on
He's
here, but I'm
alive
actually
120%
starting to get that, you know, that
infernal treasure.
one little
Interesting
tear
moment
buildup
when
in the
they
left
made
eye.
most of so many souls. Show me more. Your power, your growth, your potential.
Hell mode of Suisun has been powered up. Learned the ability. Foreseeing Mag 2.0. Okay. Alright, I think Fuji has a thing about his lift and his throw power. So let's see, hypothetically, if I
Just
can
as
manage to
foreseen.
throw Suisun up there. No. You motherfuckers! No lifting! That's this. God damn it! Fuck you! Oh.
I'm gonna do my worst.
What about Monster Toss? Is Monster Toss lifting? Is this a
Iki
loophole?
Hadogawa, ready.
It is a loophole! Fuck you! Alright,
Quietly. Your
So.
fate is peeled.
Buffy, maximize the distance you can travel.
I
Theodore.
got this, dude.
Get up there.
My numbers are
Suisun?
solid.
Monster Toss.
Yeah, dude.
Oh no! Wait, why? What? Hold on, why is that the way it's... Is it because they're on the base platform? Is that what's going on? Okay, hold on, might have something here.
I'm gonna do my worst.
Yeah! I can lift off of this! If there's no lifting, is there throwing? Cause I'm getting ideas
On-site
now.
analysis complete.
First of all, is that enough? Oh, he could just get up there. But, hear me out. God, this could be so dumb. Can I double lift? No, I cannot. Okay. But I actually got him up here in one turn. Hell yeah. Fuck your rules.
Energy charge.
Actually, can I get to the... Oh, I can't get to the far side of all of them. Alright. Wait, hold up. That could have been a thing too, but I think I can still make this work, right? Yeah, okay, there we go. This is just like a dumb thing to get him up there, and I'm just going to have fun with it. Game said you can't lift. I'm just like, fuck you. I'm gonna do what I want. Remember that Hell Mode unlocks a finisher. How do I access the finisher? Is this not the finisher? Yeah, okay. No, that is the finisher. That is what I'm okay. I'm not fucking it up this time, I swear.
Deploy all armaments.
Hear me out.
120%.
That should have been yellow.
Damage.
Would have been a
For our
great deal
future.
of
Surpassed. Reached. Targeted.
Alright, and he's kind of left open for abuse here, but that was kind of cool.
Ow. Attacking. Attack.
Never mind, he is not open for abuse. He is going to be delivering the abuse. Hold on. How do I guarantee the... Okay, that's how I can hit him. Okay, fair enough. Wait. Brain.
Show me what you got.
Let's throw everyone up there. Fuck your limitations. Break your limitations. You think there are rules here? Fuck you.
Torpedo upgrade.
That's a pretty cool skill too.
Assaulting. Targeted. Assaulting. Together with my brother.
Alright, I think if I move him over when I can hit all three still, right? No, the other one's too far back. But those two will be dead all the same. Lift him and throw him down, that would have that could be a fun strategy. No, just big punch energy. And again, ignore the rules they tried to put in front of me. Do my own thing. The whirlwind kick gets pretty close, and there are other people attacking first. Maybe the bonus will be enough.
Trajectory confirmed. Operational. Damage threshold. Damage threshold surpassed.
You're not getting away.
God, I still can't throw Theodore up there. Such wasted potential. I do love the idea that this loophole even exists. Alright, she's got to be able to move one farther. However, I think she has a couple of rough AoE skills. Maybe one of them will work. Yes, it does. I don't think anything he has is going to be able to reach far enough. However, he might be able to help her get far enough.
Prepare for impact.
Absolutely. Wait. Is that gonna hit all three? Oh, yes it will. All right, hold on. This is a bigger turn than I thought it was. All right, please bear with me one moment. I will be right back.
Take this! Don't die on me!
Critical damage sustained.
Spineless worm!
Launching attack. Yes. Eliminating. Mission complete. Incinerating enemy. Critical damage sustained.
Targeted. Ow! Together with my brother.
All right, should be. All right, yeah, it's going good now. Yeah, rigid, absolutely. Screw the rules. I have a base panel. Your limitations mean nothing to me. Although, Suisun is kind of hurting quite a bit. Hold on, maybe these limitations hurt a little bit more than I thought. Oh, but wait, there's some room here. Alright, I don't think I can hit multiple with her skill, so let's just see, who can I... Only the one. Let's start with that. Because off of that, I think I can hit him with a gunner skill. There we go. Okay. There's a little bit of playing around here, but let's see if I can make this work. Does not reach. Okay, so she does have to get the one step closer. However, there could be something to this this plan instead.
Loading.
Again, they can't stop me from throwing from outside of their field of fuck you. Oh, but then that doesn't work. Alright, so actually I can undo that. Reverse all of that. Right, I need to plan the landing fairly well, because I think I cannot hit both of them. Okay, because they are a straight line. What other special abilities does she have? Wait, I don't even have to use her special abilities, do I? What if...
Loading. Fire.
Okay, okay, we're getting somewhere.
Prepare for impact.
There we go. Dealing with all of that problem. And now, I'll execute that, and I can jambalaya. I can jambalaya Fuji
Don't die on me!
and deal with it that way. Twitter is such a broken app. I went ahead and remembered to share the stream. Thankfully, I was able to right before things went. What? Hold on. Is Twitter broken right now? Elon, what did you do? Is it? Or is it just... I don't know. Look, the core thought of the core sentiment of the statement, absolutely agree with it. I don't know why we're pointing it out right now, because I don't know. But I do much agree. Twitter do be Twittering sometimes. Also, thank you very much for sharing the video. Always appreciated. That's right. You want to get big? Fuck you! Punch you in the face.
Damage. Operational limits reached.
That kinda got a little bit heated at the end there, but you know what? Still took it out. Still walked through it.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name appears to be Iki.
Are we gonna get a new name card, or are we gonna still call you Suisun?
What's with that introduction?
Can I change it? Do I get the option as the player?
I guess I'm still not quite used to it yet. I don't want to reject my identity as Suisun either. There are many other souls inside me as well.
You know, that is kind of
Would you
true.
mind
You
calling
are the
me Suisun
conglomeration
like you've
of the
always done?
others that is
No matter
Suisun.
how I look or what my name is, I'm me.
Fair point.
Iki. No, I mean, Suisun. It's just like you to be so thoughtful. I'm so proud of you. I've got the best brother ever. And I'm not gonna be happy until we crush Cannon Line. Where'd that piece of shit slink off to?
Seems like she disappeared when our backs were turned.
We should have taken that demonic bow Zenryo Yoichi off her when we had the chance.
If she can make living infernal treasures, maybe she can turn them back to normal. In that case, we know what to do next.
Well, that's an interesting thought.
Feed her, take the bow, and interrogate her mercilessly?
Absolutely.
That's our Fuji. Attaboy!
With extreme prejudice.
Wait, this is usually the part where Prilika's like, "Hey, that's so horrible!" Where'd she go?
Thank you very much, Richard.
You're right.
Again, always
Haven't seen her
appreciated.
around.
Especially because I am apparently terrible at my job and don't do it myself.
Come back to Yeyasu!
That is a good question. Where did she go?
Yeyasu, you're being loud.
C4, your complexion doesn't look too good. Are you alright?
Wait.
Don't worry, I'm fine. My head just hurts a little.
Is she gassing us?
What's up with me? I didn't get a new founding weapon, but I'm getting some more memories. And I'm recognizing things. It's from when I was living in Celestia. Please, wait!
I'm sorry.
What is it now?
Please, stop using souls to create infernal treasures! And release the citizens of Udo!
Are you done? Don't tell me you came all this way to talk about something so boring.
Huh?
You don't truly believe that your childish arguments will convince me, do you?
Well, look. I can't fault her for trying.
If you keep insisting, I'll have you know your only option will be to take me down. There's simply no other way.
Could you imagine if she said that to Prilika and Prilika just cold-hearted drew her bow and just executed her? God, that would be so out of character, but also kind of funny in the context here.
I can't do that! There's no way that's going to happen!
I shared it on Twitter with a
Then,
friend you've spoken
I suppose
to
you'll have
before. Good old
If you
Pelkogo.
can't even beat me, you can forget about beating Opener.
Well, again, as always, thank you very much. I have to look at Pelkogo. Is that who I think it is?
Don't go!
Farewell, Perilica. Maybe fate will bring us together again one day.
Yeah, okay, evil Pelkogo. That's, again, when I read it, it's I remember the first word, because that's a word I recognize, and it sticks in my brain a lot more easily.
The preview
But
bit?
it was like, that sounds like them!
Me to do it? Understood. I'll execute my orders.
But I didn't want to say that because, my god, I've been wrong before!
One day, the average robot student, Suisun, made a contract with the mysterious Prinny to transform and fight crime.
Which, by the way, they have been
you
putting
sign
out
this
some pretty
contract
fun
and become a
art pieces
magical
recently.
girl.
But
I was
I'm not a
fairly
girl.
certain their character is an OC of
doesn't
some
matter.
variety. But some of the stuff they've been putting out recently is what's the word I'm looking for? It's simple but tasteful. It's kind of a showcasing of character design. It's kind of cool. Love to see it.
So you're the villains. I, Magical Suisun, will transform into
Suisun,
Dark Sun
do
and
not
Cloud.
magical girl yourself.
Pretty Destruction Laser! Power up!
Magical punk beat me!
Although
And thus,
this does
Magical
bring up
Suisun
a
defeated
question.
Yeyasu, head of the Harass Society.
Suisun,
But
as
so
stated
sparked
himself,
a long war.
is himself even the applicable
Next
term
time on
anymore?
Magical Suisun. Final episode.
Anyway,
Manic
Suisun
Christmas.
has stated
Non-stop
themself
excitement.
that they are essentially multiple souls inhabiting
I
a
did it.
singular body.
What?
So,
According to the previous data, I believe I have achieved the correct vibe. Why do you all look so angry? Huh. Is this what they call a tough crowd?
okay, anyways, being multiple souls in one singular body, some of them are bound to be female. So is it even really that far outside of the realm of applicability for Suisun to magical girlify him, them, yes, self? It doesn't... when I stop and think about the possibility, it's not nearly as off-putting as I first had the initial reaction to it.
And that's that.
Magical girls are broken
Thanks
as
for
fuck.
helping me with my
Magical
infiltration,
girls in the
Suisun.
concept as to how so much of their shit is just like, fuck it, I do the thing. Yes. Yes, they are. But also it's hilarious and
I'm
funny
just
because of
happy I
that.
could help.
So, what'd you figure out?
It's as I suspected. Not only is Iki's soul inside of Suisun, but a bunch of other souls are as well. I always thought it was strange I could see multiple souls inside him, but it all makes sense now.
Infernal treasures are only as strong as the souls inside them. So it's no wonder Suisun is so powerful.
Sorry, I had to swipe that off the
Weapon
screen.
that gets stronger when more souls are attached. What a demonic idea! I don't approve, but it's still impressive.
But it becomes more unstable with every additional soul. That's why Mugai was so picky when he was forging them. He used to tell his students and supporters that they could live on forever and defeat Opener by becoming his weapons.
While I respect the passion behind that idea, it's still terrifying to become an infernal treasure, isn't it?
You know, that is an interesting question. Because for some people, it actually might be a uniquely compelling offer. Again, the idea of, you know, taking people and forcing them into a weapon, not so cool, but if you offered someone the opportunity and they were just like, yo, that sounds dope, let me in. Let me get in on that. Is it as problematic because I genuinely think there are some people that would be like, yo, let me become part of the spirit bomb.
It wouldn't be something we'd consider, but I'm sure it really resonated with people.
Exactly. That's kind of what I was thinking of there. It's just like,
Yeah. After a strict soul selection process, the 7 founding weapons were created. The countless souls within them all have the will to become infernal treasures, resulting in disturbingly powerful weapons.
that's
So, you're saying they're so miraculous, they can never be made again. Wow.
I'm not sure that's entirely what he's saying, but that it would be a massive undertaking to do so again. Kind of like the whole idea about people saying like, wow, how is it that we've lost the technology to go back to the moon? And it's like, no, it's not lost. It's just that to redo it would be such a wild undertaking because of so many variables that it's like, is it even worth it when there are other arguably better endeavors to undertake as a whole? Speaking of wild thought, if you look at like was it the Apollo mission that landed on the moon? If you look at like the technology that went into that stuff, it is so antiquated that some of it is unrecognizable, but is still a massive pillar in the undertaking of the development of technology. One of the things that I learned about looking into that is this concept of, we're all familiar with RAM in a computer, right? Random access memory. It's those little chips, put them in the motherboard. Anyways, not going to go down that avenue. They had a thing in the Apollo mission that they called rope RAM, I think it was. Let me double check this. Yeah, it was core rope memory, and the reference I heard it referred to as was rope RAM, but it was a unique thing in like the 60s, and is one of those elements that I don't think we would use again. But then the question is how do you use what you have currently and make the things that you would want to do another lunar mission function with so much more available technology? You're basically remaking physical components, but then also having to remake the software to run all that shit. It is a massive undertaking, and that's kind of the reason we wouldn't do it again, but so many people just think because it's unnecessary to go back to it, it just means like it's lost technology, like the same idea about using vibrations to build the pyramid. RAM the animal? No, RAM the computer components. Which, based on the game you're playing, could also be used as a joke to reference RAM the animal. Because I'm fairly certain there are many a game that have done that.
Oh, I see now. I finally understand why the 7 founding weapons are so precious.
There's 3 people watching at the moment. It's only Richie and I in chat. No further comment. It might be counting me for watching the chat box because I have it pulled out. Maybe that's what it's doing, but yeah. I don't question YouTube. YouTube does its own thing. Well, actually, I question YouTube all the time, but not in terms of that.
With that in mind, it makes perfect sense that the Shogunate selection process of random abduction creates...
I've also seen moments where it's like 5 people are watching your stream right now, and it's like, how are 5 people watching my stream, but still only the same 2 people are talking?
But wait! If they only just started abducting citizens...
It would be very weird for someone to stop in, watch a stream... To stop in and watch a stream and say nothing, that's one thing. To stop in, watch 5 seconds of a stream, and then leave and never say anything, that strikes me as a little odd. At the very least, come in, tell me to fuck off, and then leave.
Logically, one would assume that they were gathering the souls of the dead, but it's a cumbersome method.
If it were me, I'd do things the easy way. Dead souls have to reincarnate. I'd ambush them on their path to Celestia.
Of course you'd say that. I agree, though. Lying in wait is better than making a huge scene. We could collect a lot that way.
You two always have such wicked
Hold up.
ideas. But if the Shogunate blocked the path, Celestia wouldn't ignore that, right?
I'm sure they're continuing their investigations into the Netherworld. Don't you remember the, Cyclops bangles?
The Spec Ops Angels? That Robo Girl's spice doesn't seem like a heavenly spy at all!
But if the Shogunate is really doing that, Celestia is probably super mad. Maybe mad enough to go to war over it.
War? We definitely can't let that happen. Where's this path to Celestia anyway?
In the Hell Springs. If the souls of the dead are being used to make infernal treasures, we have to go save them.
How does C4 know where the path is? Only someone from Celestia would know that. Could C4 be...
Episode 10. Angels, Demons, and Gunpowder.
Alright, I just muted my mic during that. It's not that I wasn't paying attention to the story. I was just starting to get some... I was starting to feel the sick and dying again, so I just didn't want to have my microphone on while I'm sitting here grunting at nothing.
Need a prayer?
Alright, so I'm going to heal up. I'm going to save the game here. I think I'm going to call it here for the evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping in. And Rigid, maybe someone is lurking. I know that I have a couple of other people that come in from time to time. Sometimes they chat, sometimes they don't. I know Tyler has come in and lurked before. I know, I think Moose has done that as well. I know that Caro, which we haven't heard from in a long time, I've spoken with her, and she does stop in and lurk from time to time just to see what's going on. So it's a thing that happens, but I kind of wish when they do, they'd actually chat, though. It's always a lot more fun. Anyways, thank you so much, everybody, for stopping in. Hope you all have a great one. Hopefully come next time, I will be feeling a little bit better. And I'll probably be continuing through Disgaea 7 because I think I'm about 2/3 of the way through the game, and I really want to get this one off my plate. Not because I'm not because it's like not a good game, but because it is a good game. I want to wrap it up because I've got more shit coming out I want to play. The big one being I still have to finish off the Mario RPG. That's one that I still actively want to finish completely. God, there were other games. Oh, the Pokemon DLC I have to get back to. Son of a bitch, I've got so much shit on there. That might be the next one I polish off. Because I also very much have a an old game I want to share with you guys, but is also one I really want to play all the way through because it's one of my favorite older games of its era. I've referenced it in a stream recently, and then of course we have the Paper Mario Thousand Year Door remake coming out. That's going to be a big one, and I think at some point this year we're supposed to be getting Ys 10, and I have talked about my love for the Ys franchise before. I tried to play Ys 9 again, but it didn't seem to stream particularly well at the time. Might have been my hardware equipment, who knows, whatever. Point is, that one kind of fell through, so I very much want to be able to stream Ys 10. Is it Golden Sun? No, but it should be. That's another one I would play. But that would be a 2-part game, because you can't play Golden Sun without also playing the immediately part of the story, Tangentials. I guess it's a sequel. And then there's the DS one, which is also enjoyable, but could be played as its own thing because it's also a sequel that takes place years after the fact. Anyways, that would be a fun one to do. No, it's I can never remember if it's Demi Kids or Devil Kids. I can't remember what they released it as in the English version, but it is an SMT game that is very Pokemon-like, but also has some really cool story elements. And it's one of the only games I can think of that is rated E when it came to America And if you actually play through the game and get to a part in the story, a motherfucker straight up gets shot and killed in front of a kid. So, rated E for everyone. Also, drop to your knees execution. I think it's Demi Kids. I played a ROM of it at one point. Yes, and it's a very fun game. But again, I think people like don't understand like the hilarity of the idea of a rating system where that can happen. You can have straight up someone get executed in front of a child, and it's just like, oh yeah, rated E for everyone. I've heard about that thanks to Pokemon Snakewood. It is a very fun game, very enjoyable, and it has some very dark elements, some very controversial elements. One of the things that I'm referencing in my thumbnail, which I've already made the thumbnail for this game, and I still haven't like gotten anything for actually doing a stream for it, is a hardcore reference to the fact that of its time, which I think was like, what, 2003, 4, 5, 6, somewhere in there, Satan is hot. Satan is boy band hot. And I say hot in the reference of, again, the era, the boy band, the K-pop references. So, that'll be a fun one. Or maybe I'm thinking of Telefang. But anyways, this has been a long-running outro at this point. Thank you so much once again to everyone that stopped in. Rigid, Richard, as always. And for everyone else, and everyone in total, I guess, have a good one. Hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.